Yeah.
And the literature reflects our human values.
Yeah, human values.
We study literature to learn a language.
To learn the language, very good.
At primary level, the aim of teaching literature is acquisition of language. On higher level, it aims at teaching how to lead our life, how to adjust to the society, and how to understand people and society.
That's right. That's right.
Literature is role of language.
Yeah, that's right.
Saying enjoy.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Bob. If we, yeah, catharsis. Catharsis. That's technical term. Yeah, that's right. So here, through this discussion, we can sum up that this is the study of human character and human affairs.
Social reformation.
Yeah, that's right. Everything.
We have thousands of, we can correct our opening viewers.
You have got 3 chances. Okay. So we can summarize, we can sum up that literature we study and we teach only to study the human values, sir, but we can say to sum it up that it is the study of human character and the human affairs. Nothing is beyond that. Everything can be included in these 2 points. So if that is the way, you can see that even the pure philosophy is also taken as a literature. That is also a literature that only is concerned to discuss only soul, super soul and this world.
Our Rigveds, Vedas and Srimad Bhagavad Gita, almost all the creations will be produced in our country.
That's right.
Can be taken to be the literature.
Yeah, they are the production of literature. They are all the literatures. That's right.
Upanishad.
Yeah, very Upanishads are Gita. You have pointed out the
Study of human characters and
human character. Gita is nothing but only the study of human character and how high it can be raised.
It is in poetical form. The Gita is written in poetical.
Okay, we are not going much to discuss those things. Actually, that is, if we go there, that is actually my subject really. Philosophy. It is philosophy that made me teacher. It is a philosophy that made me teacher. I wanted to become the teacher of philosophy, but I became ultimately the teacher of English in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. Okay, so here I wanted to say that as a different part or genre of literature, prose, poetry, drama. In case of poetry, I remember 3 words: inform, entertain, and ennoble. Poetry informs us, entertains us, and ennobles us. Ennoble. E-double-N-O-B-L-E. Ennoble. In case of that, so poetry entertains us, informs us, and ennobles us. Three words are associated with that. One another thing that I wanted to say, when you people discussing so much and perhaps got somewhere lost, the discussion was lost and lost its direction, I wanted to say that what is the main tool of poetry composition? Imagination. If there is imagination, certainly there will be variety of opinions. There will be nothing fixed.
Yes.
So why do people are trying to fix that? No, this is that, this is that, this is that. Why? We forgot that point that poetry is nothing but the composition that passes through imagination. And if there is imagination, there is no fact. It means there is fact, but there is play of imagination mainly. So there will be variety of opinion, variety of the things, variety of the questions that will be coming up. So we should welcome that, and we should appreciate it in that spirit. That is the true way that our teaching is going on. We should not judge on that. That is the true way that the teaching of poetry is going on.
Yes.
Okay. Now coming to the prose. Prose for reflection, thematically for reflection, linguistically for uses of the vocabulary, structures. We all have said it. We all have discussed it. And reflective essays discussing, you know that the narrative one. So as the nature of the prose is, so is our aim, objective and goal to teach and learn. Then come to the play and drama. What is drama? Drama has also a plot story. but that is presented in through action and dialogue. So constituent parts we have counted there, no doubt. But I think that a dramatist must be very much skilled in innovating the social situations, human affairs that I call. He should be skilled in creating the situations and put the character in the situation so that the character responds to it.
Yes.
And through those responses by the character, we go deeper and deeper into the study of the human character. That is the way that a dramatist or a novelist explores the human character. A novelist or dramatist has to create, you see that in real situations there are many situations that may not arise in one's life. But in literature, we create, innovate the situation and we put our characters there in that situation and let the character respond to it, and thereby we study and present the characterization before readers. So that is the art actually in the case of the drama and novel. And coming to the novel teaching now. Novel teaching, what should we do? Actually, practically speaking, what should we do? That is also episodes, situations, the plot, they are taken together, the characters are put in those situations and they respond to it. So characterization and plot, they are the two main things. And the use of literary techniques in all these genres of literature. Use of literary techniques. We should, I think, first give the idea of the plot, what is plot, what are the literary techniques, how the characterization takes place through dialogues and action. This idea should be given to the students before they start reading the novel. Because novel is meant for them to read and to inculcate a habit of reading among the students. So we should not teach in the class. We are not teaching IT. We are not teaching. Certainly. So we have to encourage them and we have to enable them how to read and appreciate the novel. So before they start reading, we should tell them all these components of novel and let them then read and appreciate, and after that we can organize discussions in the class. So this way, I am not going in detail, but different parts, different genres of literature that we should, if we associate and if we put the objectives of teaching a genre of literature in the light of what we study literature for, then it would become very clear and we would be confident that we are on the right path from track. Nothing is beyond the scope of literature. All these are the genres of literature. So let us associate it to that higher aim goal.